signs. So how do you know when some kind of spiritual figure or spiritual teacher, yoga teacher, whoever, or like I said, maybe your own boss. So it does not have to be a spiritual community. It could be whatever community, or in your family as well. So how do you know how to acknowledge these warning signs when like something is not right? So first of all, the really important that came through first was that if there is a person who is saying to you, this is the right truth, listen to me, I know the truth, this is the only truth, you should always do, you should always, then I would run. There is no such thing as an absolute truth. It doesn't exist. Everyone has their own perception, their own truth. Yes, I believe that there are universal laws, like the law of karma, the law of attraction. I do believe in universal laws, but that's a different thing when you're speaking about your truth, your own truth. So if there is some kind of that person in your surroundings, I would definitely, well, you don't have to run, of course, but I would definitely confront and I would ask, how come? How do you know? So that's one warning sign. If there is people who is saying that this is the truth, it can't be. There is no absolute truth. The other thing that came true is joy. If there is a spiritual community or some other kind of community, again, and there is no joy, if you don't see any smiles, if there is like no sense of lightness, also I would not stick around, because joy is the embodiment of the soul. Joy is the embodiment of your higher self. Joy is the embodiment of source, unconditional love. It's really important ingredient in spirituality, joy. So that's also one thing you can pay attention. Is it the circles you are in or whatever? Is it only like very, very, very strict and very, very, very like serious kind of business? Then I believe that kind of seriousness and stiffness and that kind of stuck energy comes from ego, not from the source. What was more that came through? Yes, belittlement. So if your yoga teacher, your boss, your whatever, this spiritual figure you are maybe following on Instagram or something, if she or he is making you feel small, that's also a warning sign. It should be other way around, that person should uplift you and should make you feel that you are equal, that we are all equal, that none of us is higher or lower or something, like all kind of what's the word, hierarchy, hierarchy, how you pronounce it in English, but all kind of hierarchy, that's a warning sign. Because in true spirituality, in true unconditional love, the source, we are all equal. We all come from the source. We all have the same potential within us. Yes, I do believe that there are different age, that we are like, we have different age as souls. We have different experience as souls, not the physical age, but the age of the soul. So there are younger souls and older souls, so to say. And that could mean that there is some soul have maybe more experience in some things, but then again, in some things not. So it could be that this old soul is more experienced in XYZ, but then this younger soul could be more wiser or more experienced in some other kind of way. So we all need each other.